Here's the words of the most successful people in history that will motivate you in building your business, leading your life, creating success, achieving your goals, and overcoming your fears. Successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. It is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. Try not to become a man of success. Rather, become a man of value. Stop chasing the money and start chasing the passion. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. If you really look closely, most overnight successes took a long time. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Change before you have to. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Success seems to be connected with action. Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. If you want to make a permanent change, stop focusing on the size of your problems and start focusing on the size of you. If you're not stubborn, you'll give up on experiments too soon. And if you're not flexible, you'll pound your head against the wall and you won't see a different solution to a problem you're trying to solve. Restlessness is discontent, and discontent is the first necessity of progress. Show me a thoroughly satisfied man, and I will show you a failure. In order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. Failure is just the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. You know you are on the road to success if you would do your job and not be paid for it. Identity is a prison you can never escape, but the way to redeem your past is not to run from it, but to try to understand it and use it as a foundation to grow. Live like no else today, so you can live like no else tomorrow. The secret to success is to know something nobody else knows. You must expect great things of yourself before you can do them. When you cease to dream, you cease to live. Our only limitations are those we set up in our own minds. I never dreamed about success. I work for it. If you love what you do and are willing to do what it takes, it's within your reach. And it'll be worth every minute you spend alone at night, thinking and thinking about what it is you want to design or build. Where you start is not as important as where you finish. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. A man must be big enough to admit his mistakes, smart enough to profit from them, and strong enough to correct them. Don't be distracted by criticism. Remember, the only taste of success some people get is to take a bite out of you. Don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of winning. People who are unable to motivate themselves must be content with mediocrity, no matter how impressive their other talents. The secret of success is to do the common thing uncommonly well. I've only had 2 rules: do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. Keep on going, and the chances are that you will stumble on something, perhaps when you are least expecting it. I never heard of anyone ever stumbling on something sitting down. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. Do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Let the day's own trouble be sufficient for the day. The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. Business opportunities are like buses. There's always another one coming. I believe every human has a finite number of heartbeats. I don't intend to waste any of mine. As we look ahead into the next century, leaders will be those who empower others. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. There are two types of people who will tell you that you cannot make a difference in this world: those who are afraid to try and those who are afraid you will succeed. Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people. People who succeed have momentum. The more they succeed, the more they want to succeed, and the more they find a way to succeed. Similarly, when someone is failing, the tendency is to get on a downward spiral that can even become a self-fulfilling prophecy. The whole secret of a successful life is to find out what is one's destiny to do, and then do it. The real test is not whether you avoid this failure, because you won't. It's whether you let it harden or shame you into inaction, or whether you learn from it, whether you choose to persevere. In the midst of movement and chaos, keep stillness inside of you. The distance between insanity and genius is measured only by success. I find that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have. If you want to achieve excellence, you can get there today. As of this second, quit doing less than excellent work. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. All progress takes place outside the comfort zone. The best revenge is massive success. Sometimes you can't see yourself clearly until you see yourself through the eyes of others. When you cease to dream, you cease to live. Only put off until tomorrow what you are willing to die having left undone. Be patient with yourself. Self-growth is tender, it's holy ground. There's no greater investment. Things work out best for those who make the best of how things work out. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. Success? I don't know what that word means. I'm happy. But success, that goes back to what in somebody's eyes success means. For me, success is inner peace. That's a good day for me. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. There is no easy walk to freedom anywhere, and many of us will have to pass through the valley of the shadow of death again and again before we reach the mountaintop of our desires. Courage is grace under pressure. Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. We become what we think about most of the time, and that's the strangest secret. Keep your face to the sunshine and you can never see the shadow. I owe my success to having listened respectfully to the very best advice and then going away and doing the exact opposite. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. What's your favorite success quote?